Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Catherine. I'm a Danish food scientist and powerlifter currently living in Vienna, Austria. On my channel, Food Science on a Budget by Katrine Bach, I provide you with videos related to food, food science content, grocery hauls, maybe some cooking tips, meal planning tips, how to save on your groceries, etc., etc. And today's video is another grocery haul. Today is Monday, November the 17th. This afternoon, my husband and I drove to two stores to get some grocery shopping done. The first store we went to was Penny, and we mainly went for the sale on Pepsi Zero Sugar, also known as Pepsi Max. They had the 2-liter bottles on sale. If you bought at least 4, you paid €1.19 per bottle. We bought 6 times 4, so 24 2-liter bottles. And one of them had a coupon on it, so I saved 12 cents on one bottle, and then I paid €1.19 for the remaining 23 bottles. Then I had 2 physical stickers for 10% off a product. So we used one of them on the sandwich bread, which was originally €1.89, so I paid €1.70. And the other one I used on this whipping cream, Schlagobers in Austrian German. The sticker fell off, but I did get the discount. So normally this half-liter is €2.79. It was already on a 40-cent discount, and I then saved an additional 24 cents. So I paid €2.15 for half a liter. They also had zucchini on sale. This is 1 kilogram, and there's 4 zucchini in there. They were on sale for €1.49, but I had 2 digital coupons, and as I already mentioned, one came off on one of the Pepsi Max, and the other one came off on the zucchini. So I paid €1.34 for this kilo. They also had bunches of these tiny bananas on sale. This one is 876 grams, and I paid 97 cents for this bunch, and it's 7 small bananas. And finally, they had carrots on sale, so obviously I grabbed some. 2 1-kilo bags, and each one cost 79 cents, which is a 50-cent saving per bag. And here is my receipt, including the bottle deposit of 25 cents per bottle. I paid €42.18. And I'm really happy that all of my discounts came off. However, I did miss one coupon if I had used the Penny app instead of the more general app that goes with all of the EU stores, so also Billa Plus, etc. In the Penny app, there was a 3 times point coupon, so I only earned 18 points, and I could have earned an additional 36. The second store that we went to was Lidl. We needed to stock up on some things we always get there, and then there were a few offers I wanted to take advantage of, as well as a couple of coupons in the app. And first of all, we're almost out of milk. So we usually just get a case, sometimes even 2. There's 12 in here, and each liter is 99 cents. And this is ultra high temperature treated milk, so it's shelf stable at room temperature until you open it. It's not my preferred milk to drink directly, but for cooking, putting in coffee, etc., I don't taste the difference to milk that has been heat treated at a lower temperature. So we just get this, it's way cheaper. Then we got a bag of the paprika or red pepper tortilla chips. My husband likes to snack on those, and I will as well sometimes. It was just the regular price, which is €1.69. Then I'm almost out of these Milbona Light, which is the knockoff to the Laughing Cow cheeses. And that was also at the regular price, which is €3.79 for this 400 gram container, which contains 24 cheese wedges. We're planning on making a vegetable soup later this week, and we always like to put leek in it. And they had this organic leek that's already been sort of cleaned and chopped, 400 grams in a package, and it was on sale for €1.79 per package, and that's about the same price as I've seen Bila Plus take charge for an entire leek, and this is much easier to clean and prepare for the soup, so we just got that. Then they also had these 1 kilogram bags of red onions on sale. They're also organic. They were 99 cents per bag. And then, as always, when I go to Lidl, I got some vanilla skyr. It's by far my favorite skyr, and it is still on like a price reduction, so it costs €1.79 for a 500 gram tub. Then I had a coupon in the app for the Milbona high protein pudding. You could choose between vanilla and chocolate. I prefer the chocolate, especially with a dollop of whipped cream on it. Each of these small containers has 20 grams of protein, and to me it tastes like a dessert. And let's see, so the normal price is €1.29 for each one. They're often on sale for around €1, and with the coupon today I paid €1.03 for each one. I just grabbed 4. It's mainly me eating those. Another thing I had a coupon for was the canned tuna in water, and we just used our last one. We like to have some in the cupboards just for a quick lunch or dinner or whatever, or when you forgot to thaw meat. And the coupon was for 20% off each can. The normal price is €1.59, so I saved a good 30 cents per can, and I believe I paid €1.27 or so for each one. Another thing we like to always have in the cupboards is canned pineapple. We like to have that when we're running out of fresh fruit, but we had none left, so I grabbed 2 cans. These are the big ones where the pineapples are in rings. You can also get smaller cans where they're cut into chunks. And the price for each can is €2.55, and each one contains 490 grams of pineapple. We also got 1 bag of these small baguette breads, and they're good until late December. We'll just keep them for eating hot dogs or sandwiches or something one day. And they are 89 cents, and that's just the regular price. And they're actually pretty tasty once you toast them. Then we got a little bit of candy. Normally we get the peach rings, but we couldn't find them today, so we got the apple ones instead. And we paid the normal price, which is €1.99. But hopefully I'll get a coupon in the app soon. I've gotten quite a few for the peach rings. And these sour Coke bottle gummies are also really nice. We got a bag of those, a little cheaper. Let me see, they're €1.49. And then the last thing we got was 2 blocks of 70% chocolate. Each one is 125 grams. That is mainly used for baking and desserts, etc. And yeah, it's quite pricey, but all chocolate is pricey these days. So each one is €2.39. At Lidl, I just get the receipts digitally. And here you see what I got. I paid €50.75 for everything from Lidl today. This week is gonna be sort of a stock up week. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to Eurospar and try and grab some salted butter. The Spar chain is the only place I've found that carries salted butter as a staple. And then I will also make my usual Tuesday trip to Billa Plus to use some coupons and the Tuesday app coupon. Today is Tuesday, November the 18th, and I went to Eurospar and Billa Plus, and here's everything that I got. It's not too much. As I mentioned in the last clip, I was gonna go to Eurospar to look for salted butter. Unfortunately, it seems like they don't sell it anymore. The tag was gone from the shelf. I elected to get 2 packages of this Irish butter, which is unsalted. We can just add extra salt when we use it for baking, etc. And then I got one of these Cairngorm, which is a spreadable butter, which also contains rapeseed oil. And I had some 25% off app stickers, and this is my receipt here. So you see that I paid €1.87 for each of the Irish butters and €2.06 for the Cairngorm. But since I had a bottle deposit, I actually got 20 cents back on my purchase. Then I went to Billa Plus, and as always, there is a Tuesday coupon in the app. Today it was 3 times the point on my purchase. Unfortunately, since I already had a couple of those in the app, so it wasn't really anything extra. But I still did have my 25% off stickers, and I needed some potatoes and eggs, so I went anyway. Let's start over here with the potatoes. So I told you in the last video, or the second to last, I don't remember exactly which one, that we usually get a smaller 2-kilo sack of potatoes. However, today the potatoes were kind of small, and since we'll need quite a few for the vegetable soup we're making later this week, I elected to get this clever 5-kilo bag instead. The potatoes seem pretty firm and they look fairly nice, and they're bigger. And a 5-kilo bag is €3.99. So I guess for soup you could also get the other type that's not firm boiling potatoes. But since we're also using some of them to eat just as regular boiled potatoes, I chose to get this one. Then I used one of my stickers to get some Pink Lady apples. We always like to have those on hand. They keep pretty well in the fridge. With the sticker, I paid, let me check. What was it? So I'm back. Yeah, with the sticker, I paid €2.39, I believe it was. I'll put the correct price on the screen. And then, since I wasn't using a sticker on potatoes as I had originally intended, I also got a carton of red grapes, 500 grams, and I paid €2.24 after the sticker discount. Then the cucumbers were on sale at 79 cents. I got one of those. And I needed some eggs. These 2 cartons here had a 25% off sticker on them, so they ended up being the cheapest option if you look at the price per egg. Each of these cartons contained 10 eggs, and they were priced at €2.09, so about 21 cents per egg, I believe. after the sticker. They're a little bit small, unfortunately. I mean, it says size small, so it's not surprising. But yeah, they're pretty small, but if I need a bit of extra egg in a recipe, I'll either use an extra one or just add some extra egg white. We have plenty of bottles of egg white on hand. Yeah, so I only used 2 stickers today. I was gonna get some turkey franks as well. In the ad, they looked like they were on a regular sale, which you can combine with a sticker. But when I got to the store, it said extreme sale on the shelf. And those are not combinable with a sticker. I checked anyway with a cash, the person working the cash register, and unfortunately it was an extreme sale, so I wasn't able to use a sticker. So I decided not to get those since we have other types of frankfurters in the freezer. And here is my receipt from Billa Plus. I saved €3.55 thanks to the stickers, the markdowns, and the sale on the cucumber, and I paid €13.59. So my weekly total is somewhere a little over €100, which is above where I want to be. I like to stay under €90 at least, but preferably more like around the €70 mark. But yeah, I'll probably compensate for that next week. So I wasn't intending on doing any more grocery shopping this week, but today, which is Thursday, November the 20th, I went to Lidl. I looked at their flyer and they had a really good weekend deal. Their weekend deals run Thursday through Saturday. The supermarkets are closed on Sundays here in Austria. And they had one thing on sale that I've been keeping an eye out for, so let me show you what I got. The weekend deal that I went to Lidl for was their lunch meat. They had it buy one, get one free. So the normal price being €3.79 for each of these 200-gram packages made them just €1.89 today through Saturday. And I got 2 of the chicken breast, 1 of the turkey breast, and 1 of the ham. We don't usually get a lot of the ham, but we actually have ham and cheese toasties on plan for dinner in the coming week. So we needed some ham anyway. And we were running pretty low on lunch meat in our freezer. We only have 1 package left. So it was a good time to stock up. I could have gotten a few more, but for 1, our freezer is pretty full with other stuff, and 2, they didn't have very much left. So I'm actually really happy that I went today. Then I also just got this 1 package of yeast. I thought we had one in the fridge, but I wasn't sure, and yeah, I grabbed one. And I also had a 10% off coupon for it, so I paid 17 cents for the yeast. And here is my receipt. As you see, I had the 1+1 weekend deal on the lunch meat and the app coupon for the yeast, and my total was €7.73. Yeah, so Lidl wasn't the only store that had some really good weekend deals. Billa Plus also had some that I couldn't resist, so I went there today, which is Friday, November the 21st, and let me show you what I got. Here's everything that I got from Billa Plus today. First of all, I want to apologize if you can hear my dishwasher in the background. I hope that you can still hear me. And then second of all, would you believe that I paid only 21 euros and 13 cents for all of this? So the main reason that I went to Billa Plus today was to take advantage of a weekend sale. So Barilla is on sale all week, but today and tomorrow Billa Plus, and I think Billa also, has an extra sale where they give an additional 25% off all pasta products and pasta sauces, etc. Normally the whole grain Barilla is €2.29 for 500 grams, so about 1.1 pounds of whole grain pasta. And I'm definitely not paying that. But with the two sales combined, I paid only 89 cents per box, and I think that's pretty fair. We don't use whole grain pasta for all of our pasta dishes, but we do like to have it on hand when we eat a pasta dish that doesn't contain as many vegetables as we'd perhaps like, just to make sure that we keep our fiber up for the day. Then the second reason I went there was to see if these Magnum ice cream tubs were on sale. This one, double salted caramel, is our favorite. I thought they were probably included in the sale, but I wasn't 100% sure. Normally you pay €7.29 for one of these tubs, and each one is 440 milliliters, and the content weighs 310 grams. And as good as it is, there is no way I'm paying €7.29 for that. But luckily ice cream is on sale pretty frequently, and the sale that they have going on this week is extremely good, I think probably because of the time of year. So it was already on sale for €3.99, so almost half off. But it was actually combinable with the stickers. So you can only use 3 of these in one transaction, but they have one extra sticker that's for a specific brand. And as you can see, this week it was for the Eskimo brand. So I could get 4 and get an extra 25% off each. So that means I paid only €2.99 for each one. So the fourth one that we got was this double gold caramel billionaire. I think we tried it before, but I'm not totally certain, so I got one just for the heck of it. So you had to buy a minimum of 2 in the sale, but anything 2 or more, it would be $3.99, but with the coupons, as I said, $2.99 for each one. Then I stumbled upon these protein puddings on sale. I haven't tried the Scherdinger brand protein pudding before, I believe, and I know I just got some at Lidl, so I didn't really need them. But they were only 79 cents a piece if you got 2, and they're good until March of next year. So again, I got them just to try them, and I generally like. I think I've liked all of the chocolate protein puddings that I've ever tried. Then I got 2 kilograms of organic whole grain wheat flour, and it was actually a little bit stupid. I got them because I had a point multiplier on the Ja Natürlich brand, but I failed to recognize how good of a sale they were actually on. So they were on sale plus an extra 25% on bioproducts today and tomorrow. So they ended up being 97 cents for each kilogram. So I spent a little under €2 on the brand, and you need to spend at least €2 to take advantage of the point multiplier. But oh well. At least now I have a bit of a stock of whole grain wheat flour. And this will be good to feed my sourdough. I need to revive it soon. And then finally, as always, I looked at the eggs to see if I could find any on sale, and the same ones that I got earlier in the week, they had one with a 25% off sticker. So I paid €2.09 for 10 eggs, or about 21 cents per egg. And as I mentioned, in total I spent €21.13. And in addition to the stickers, I had an app coupon for 3 times points, and that was on everything. So I earned 30 points today. I got a lot of great stuff this week, but oh my god, I spent so much money, like way too much. And I also have an Amazon subscribe and save order coming later today. I don't usually count that as part of my grocery budget, but it is still money spent. And I'll probably film it and tag it along to this video so you can see what I ordered. But to compensate a little bit for this week's overspend, I think I want to do a budget challenge next week. I'm not exactly sure what the amount should be. I'll think about it a little bit, but at least 10 euros and definitely no more than 25 euros. I already know that I'll be going to Lidl on Monday for a sale on chocolate milk, and then I'll do my usual Tuesday trip to Billa Plus, and I'll probably just need to get some fresh fruits and vegetables. We'll see. My Amazon subscribe and save order just got here, and I'll unbox this for you and show you what I got. I know I got contact lenses and black licorice because we always get that, but I don't really remember what else I ended up ordering. I have some different things, and then I cycle through them each time depending on what I need, and we get an order every 3 months. Let me finish opening the boxes and then I'll show you. So this box contains 6 liters of egg whites. We bought this brand before and it was good. The last time we needed some, they were out of stock, so I got a different brand. And I didn't read the ingredients carefully enough, because even though the name was egg whites, it contained 3% egg yolk, which doesn't matter for general cooking, but we also use it to make meringue, and for meringue you need 100% egg whites. But we've used this one for meringues before, so it should be good enough. And then over here we have the licorice. It's the Catch's salted fish or salted herrings. So as Danes, we love black licorice, and yeah, most countries just don't really have it. Then some M&Ms and some contact lenses. And I think I was supposed to have some lotion as well. Oh yeah, there it was. So Australian Body Care Intim Balm. Both my husband and I use this, and it's really good. Highly recommended. Not sponsored. Thank you so much for watching my video, and thank you for your patience with me as I become hopefully better at filming and editing videos. I received some feedback on previous videos that I talked too slowly, so I tried speaking a little bit faster this video. So again, thank you so much for watching. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel and like my videos. And yeah, I hope to see you around when I post again.